Hey everybody, it's Tatum. So I've had several people ask to do a video on couponing or to teach a class, and because I have 3 small kids and everyone else has their own schedules to work around, I thought it might be just easier to make up some videos and maybe I can just kind of coach you along the way. You can watch the videos over again to refresh your mind, and I can provide some links below in the description to hopefully get you started, and any questions you might have you can ask in the comments below as well. So give a little bit of history. I am by no means an expert couponer. In fact, I started couponing about 7 years ago, a little over 7 years ago, back when you had to have the binder with all of the paper coupons in there. I'd buy 4 papers a week, categorize the coupons, all this good stuff. And most of the time when I finished my transaction at the store, I was more frustrated than excited because half of the transactions or coupons or items didn't go according to plan. And thank the Lord, I lost the binder in one of those shopping trips and didn't go back to try to find it. And now fast forward 7 years, I have 3 little ones and I'm couponing again. Call me crazy, but it's very, very much different than it was 7 years ago. Only one app am I even finding that I remember from the last time that I couponed, and it wasn't really that much of a thing then. So I hope this video and the future videos will be helpful. Let's dive in and get started with the basically nitty-gritty nuts and bolts of couponing right now. Okay, so one question that I'm asked often, most of the time by the cashier at the grocery store, is where I get my paper coupons. And at first I thought it was kind of an odd question. Whatever the case, I do have a subscription to our local newspaper, and there are coupon flyers that come in there periodically. We are in a small town, not a large metropolitan area, and so we don't get a lot of the coupon flyers that some of the bigger cities have. That being said, I still get Smart Source and Red Plum, and Procter & Gamble usually puts one in every month, although they have released a statement that this January brochure that they put in the newspaper is the last one they will be putting in. They are strictly going to online printable coupons. So this actually is a good thing for people like me who live in smaller towns and don't have access to the paper coupons that come in the newspaper, just because we're not provided with enough or as many as the larger towns. Also, and as I just mentioned, printing them off. A lot of people that I follow on Instagram or YouTube as well who do couponing, they will actually provide the links below in their descriptions. So you can click on that link. Usually you have to subscribe to the company or something. They'll send you an email with a coupon attached to it, and then you can go click unsubscribe if you want to and not clutter up your email box. So that's where my paper coupons come from. If you don't have a newspaper subscription, you're really not at a disadvantage, because you can print them off online at procterandgamble.com and also at coupons.com and several other sites, the personal sites per brand name as well. So that is where the paper coupons come from. Okay, so another very important thing when you're just getting started is the store app. Most every big name store out there right now has their own personal app. Every pharmacy, every grocery store. The specific ones that I have right now that I like to shop at for couponing purposes are Dollar General, Publix, and just CVS. Also, Target has an app, Food City has an app, Walgreens, all these different stores have apps, and many of them, the 3 that I just mentioned, Target as well, they have coupons within their app. And usually these coupons are the ones that would have come in the newspaper had you received it, had you saved it, or whatever. Disadvantage with it, back in the day when people couponed, they'd have 10 of the same coupon clipped and in-person paper coupon, and they'd bring it and use it on 10 items. Whereas if you are using the app, it's only going to let you use that coupon one time per the one item. So you can see that as a disadvantage, or you go online and find some more coupons and print them off. But if you're going to start couponing, my first recommendation is pick your store. Only start with one store. Then when you feel like you've got a grasp on that store, try the next store, try another store. Don't try too much at one time. It's overwhelming just to do the one. And so wait till you've learned it and then move on to the next one. But download the app for that store if you haven't already, and you'll see in those apps where it's going to say like digital rewards or digital coupons or something, and just click there. And the best thing to do is just select all of the coupons that are available and either add them to your card or add them to your app, whatever the instructions say. But, click on those and save them to your app, because for one thing, they do refresh and transition coupons. So when you click on them, you save them. Some of them do have expiration dates, but when you click on them, you save them. And also what I have found the most helpful is that when I'm in one of these stores and then I grab something else that I notice, oh, this is on sale, or this is on clearance, or oh yeah, I forgot I needed that, and then I go scan it and then use my app, whether I put my phone number in or they scan the barcode, sometimes it'll catch something that I didn't realize or didn't plan on getting, and it'll catch something and give me a discount or a coupon for that. So when you get to the register, I know like at CVS, they have to scan my barcode of my reward card on my app. At Dollar General and at Publix, I punch my phone number in as they're ringing it up or towards the end of the transaction. So there's simple ways to access your app while at the store. Again, do one at the store at a time, and that way you're not trying to figure out how every store is different. Okay, and the last thing that I'm going to talk about in this video are the rebate apps. So we've talked about paper coupons, we've talked about store apps. Now let's talk rebate apps. And rebate apps are what they sound like. They are a rebate. They are something you are going to get money back for. So when you go to the register, you can use the paper coupon, you can use the store app. Those things are going to take money off of your purchase when you make that purchase. So it's going to take money off then. But the rebate apps, you're going to scan your receipts into the app, and sometimes you have to select the items and everything, but it's going to send you money back. And don't worry, it's not through the mail. It's going to be like to your Venmo or to your PayPal or your Cash App. It's going to send money back to you immediately or within 24 hours that you just spent, and then you can transfer it back to your bank account or however you want to use it. So the main apps that I suggest, especially to get started with, the main one is Ibotta. Ibotta was a thing back 7 years ago when I was couponing, but honestly, I didn't really know how to use it, and it wasn't extremely popular yet. Now it's a game changer because you can get something that's buy one, get one, use a quick little coupon within somebody's app, and then go cash it into Ibotta and actually get more money back than you paid for it. So it's definitely worth doing. Get Ibotta. Get the coupons.com app. That way, if you're not able to print some coupons off, you can actually get credit for those coupons through the app, again, in a rebate form. And thirdly, Fetch. Those are the main three that I use when grocery shopping. Fetch is just, every now and then it catches a good deal. But for the most part, it's just good for scanning your receipt, and they'll find stuff in there that they give you discounts for. I will make a video later to give an explanation on each of these apps. But for now, just download those three apps. I'm going to have a link for each of those in the description below. With some of them, I'll even have a code that you can put in that basically says someone referred me to this app, and you and I actually will get some sort of monetary credit for using that code. So it's not just for me, it's for you too. Other apps that you might want to consider downloading just to have a bunch of them, so in case you ever need them: Swag Bucks, Shop Kicks, also Upside. I use that one for gas. I'm sure there's more out there. Those are just ones that are literally coming to my mind right now because I use often enough. And again, I'll put those links down below in the description, and I'll be making a video later to give a breakdown of each app and how it works, because I do realize this couponing thing can feel and be very overwhelming. So breaking it down into small pieces is much easier to swallow and to get a grasp on to get started. So again, now that you've watched this video, pick your store, make sure you have that store app downloaded, download those rebate apps, and let's get started.